Hey guys, Island Homesteader here with a container tomato update. As you can see, these things have done really well. That Juliet grape tomato is now up over the rain gutter, so I definitely got to get that thing topped. But all of these things are, well, most all of them are taller than me now, and I'm about 6 foot, so these things are doing great. This is that Juliet grape tomato. Beautiful bunches of grape tomatoes. I've eaten a few of them, and they're sweet, they're huge, a lot bigger than the ones we've grown before, really big. We've had a ton of rain lately, so I'm sure that's helped the size of these things. Let's see, what was this one? Red beefsteak. This red beefsteak is much like, if you watch my garden video, much like that Rutgers down in the ground. I don't think it's set a tomato yet. It's 6 foot tall. It does have some blooms, but it's not set anything. This red beefsteak, on the other hand, is setting some really nice tomatoes. I picked one and ate it yesterday. Had a tomato sandwich with it yesterday. Nice flavor. I did take a picture. I'll try to get the picture in here of that. Let's see, what's this one? Cherokee Purple. This one, Cherokee Purple, I think at this point is it's my favorite tomato. What a flavor on that Cherokee Purple. I got a couple in there inside right now that I've picked, and I'll get some pictures and show you of those. This is the Golden Jubilee, and this thing has really made some nice big tomatoes. There's one there I probably just need to pick. I like to pick mine a little early and set them on the windowsill in the kitchen, because if not, the birds get in them, and I have a hard time with that here. I've got a couple inside right now, one really big one the size of a softball in there, so I'll take a picture of that or try to get it on video. That's going to be dinner tonight. I've already bought a pack of bacon, and I'm not a real big lettuce on sandwich fan, so it probably won't be a BLT, but it's definitely going to be a B&T, and so I'll try to get a picture of that one. Fig tree, again, thing's huge. German Johnson, loaded with tomatoes. So, and one just starting, the shoulders are just starting to turn, so might be picking that one here very shortly. The Black Prince has a couple in there that are probably ready to pick. They're not real big though. I don't know if this one makes really big. I'm still dealing with a little bit of blossom end rot. Had just so much rain, it's been hard to get out here and do anything about it. Mortgage Lifter, this one, and this one, the Mortgage Lifter. Lots of fruit, nothing ripe yet, but nice big tomatoes. So be waiting eagerly to try that out when it ripens up. And then the two Homestead, the two Determinate tomatoes. Been picking a few. They're smaller. They're Determinate tomatoes, so they're smaller. Just been picking them and holding them. We've been freezing them in a gallon bag size until, like I said on the other video, until we get enough to process. And I need to get one of those Victoria tomato strainer things so we can process some tomatoes this year and get some fruit, some juice and some paste canned up. So anyway, this is the bright spot of the garden 2013, is these tomatoes up here on the deck, and it usually is. That's usually the case, that these up here do better than anything. Of course, they're well taken care of, really good soil in the pots. They got the drip irrigation that goes all the time on them, so they get what they need, and they're pretty happy about it, and it shows up here. So on the plus side, again, well, like this Juliet grape right here, it looks like I've pretty much knocked out the bacterial speck on this one with the copper application. There's still some issues on the other ones, and it's about time. It looks like we're not going to have any rain for a few days, so it's about time to get something on them. So it's about time for another copper application. But tell me that isn't, if you can see that, tell me that isn't a pretty sight standing here looking at all of those green tomatoes setting on these plants. There's a lot of tomatoes sitting here. So these things start ripening up, we're going to have some tomatoes for sure. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and bright spot in the garden. Bright spot in a pretty bleak garden season. So I'll take what I can get though. Alright, again, thanks for watching, and God bless.